City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Tuggle. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawkeyes offense will take the field first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Looking to pass, it's Bettis. Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Hawkeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. RPO complete to open the drive. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they turn it into a defensive score. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. This junior making his presence. And making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Bettis. It's complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense set on 1st down. On the ground, it's Peppers. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch, it's Smith. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Fires to the big fella. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that. Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Back to throw, it's Bettis. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to...
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes.
Open field on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. So, yeah, Bryson puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Peppers. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bettis. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Hawkeyes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Grove. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Makes the grab. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run play action. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The short hands, it's Smith. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Bettis. Fires downfield. Got him and nobody's close. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And it's another 1st and 10 play. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll throw on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Bettis. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Dean. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Running back searching for a hole. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He leaves it with his back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Bettis. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. to the ground with the bat. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Hawkeye! That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Andrews. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Kamara. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Throws for the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Slings it downfield. Got a man in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker, it's Jones. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Dropping back, it's Bettis. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case.